Listen to the Afrikaners, man. Listen to this white guys, and you will hear what leadership is. South Africa, we deserve better.
But let me be clear. We will retain our principles, we will retain our strategy, we will retain our policy. We are not going to try and be cheap and now just for the sake of trying to get votes. We're not going to do that. We don't have to do that.
Yaphendula i-Freedom Front Plus yaphendula i-VF kwi-black campaign ethi Groenewald for president yaphendula yathi okay no siyabava abantu bamnyama bathi Groenewald for president but we want to make it clear yabona once umuntu wathi we want to make it clear funeka uyazi ba ucengwa apha yathi we want to make it clear ukuba if they want to come in they can. But our policies, we're not going to change anything.
It's not about color, because I see all the people, the Rainbow Nation as we call them, are rooting for him. Are you rooting for him? Is he going to make that positive change, or are we going on a different route? Public, what do you think?
Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's take a look at the Honda VAT campaign. As we had said in the previous video, they are heating up and ramping up support for Freedom Front Plus. And this came organically. It looks like people are genuinely looking for another alternative in terms of South African governance, and they're turning to what's on the table. There are more than 100 political parties, by the way, that are registered with the IEC, and looks like out of all of them, they are choosing Freedom Front Plus. What are your thoughts on this? But we'll take a look at the update when the Freedom Front Plus had a community meeting, and the leader of the Freedom Front Plus made it clear that they will not be swayed by the newfound popularity of Freedom Front Plus, that they are steadfast and are focusing on local elections that are coming up, and they welcome all the people who have considered it as a home. However, they will not change their focus, and they also highlighted that there might be some AI involved. So Asazi, which one is which? What are your thoughts on his views on this? Do you think it aligns with what people were saying, that we told you so, that the Freedom Front Plus is not going to change anything just for you, or it's just saying that we will not be manipulated into changing what we stand for? What are your thoughts on this take? And look at these views that are for and that are against, and from the horse's mouth. Please give this video a thumbs up as you take a look.
So I've been asked a number of times what I think about this whole campaign around Dr. Groenewald being the next president. And here's what I wanted to say is, it's a no for me, and to each their own. When I make a choice about a political party, I want to see a political party that is focused on all South Africans. This is the Freedom Front Plus's mission, which disqualifies them as a possible option for me. Anyone else can do their own thing. The Freedom Front Plus mission is to rebuild South Africa by promoting equal opportunity, sounds good, decentralizing power, fighting corruption, good, and restoring values like integrity while protecting the identity, culture, and group rights of its people, particularly Afrikaners, through policies opposing affirmative action and promoting meritocracy, improved service delivery, good, and fiscal responsibility. Now, there's a lot of good stuff there. However, there is a certain group of people that have been emphasized in their mission. So it's a no for me, but as I say, to each their own. Do your homework and make the choice you need to make.
But let me be clear. We are not going to change the principles or the direction or the strategy of the party in any direction to try and be popular and to get votes that we do not need in that instance. We will retain our principles, we will retain our strategy, we will retain our policy. We are not going to try and be cheap and now suddenly go out in different communities just for the sake of trying to get votes. We're not going to do that. We don't have to do that. If people want to support the party, they are more than welcome. However, we've got a vision and a mission, and if you don't subscribe to that and don't believe in that, you are at the wrong place. So we understand what's happening at the moment, we take note of that, but the party's focus is on the local government election, and that is what we are busy with, building up towards 2029 and try to form a new government, and that's what we'll continue to do. Thanks.
But Groenewald for president, but we want to make it clear. Yo, yabona, once we want to make it clear. Funeka uyazi ba ucengwa apha. Is you in, you out, akukho nto sorry, you in, you akukho nto zayichinja. Yathi we want to make it clear ukuba if they want to come in, they can. But our policies, we're not going to change anything. Asizucompromise because asicenganga zivote. Iphendula. Yathi asicenganga zivote, asicenganga uthandisa bani sime ngepolicies zethu. Hamba ngamba ufunda ipolicies abasithini. Uzawubona uba umuntu omnyama akanandawo. Zime nge-Afrikaners, zime nge-capitalism, zime nge-Cape Western Cape independence, zime about umuntu omhlophe babe ku leadership. Yo, dinewari yabona ke once abantu babe nje funeka niyazi bani uzobana say xa umuntu omnyama engangeni kwandawo kuzawuthiwa sasitshilwa sishoti ngani. Votelani kuGroenewald for president. The only party ezawuza notshintsho apha ayikho kwezi zikhoyo ezebesethilo noPrince Mashele. Yiparty ezawuvela ezawucombine both abantu abamnyama nabamhlophe kwi-unity, kwi-leadership ibe mixed. Yeyona party, not a pro-black party, not a pro-white party. We need a party, because to be honest, black people can't be anything without abantu amhlophe. White people can't be anything without abantu amnyama. Siyadingana. As soon as politicians ngaza kulo realization, otherwise ayikho party. EDA is pro-white, EMK, EFF, ANC pro-black, Freedom Front Plus pro-white. We need a party as an unity.
What you call black leaders. You know what? I think we undermine ourselves as black people. To be led by this whatever we have here that we call, those who make noise. Afrikaners, they don't need to be in power to do for the African. That Orania was developed by people who were not in government. By themselves. They know what it takes. Can the Bible says, can a man embark on a project without first sitting down and considering the cost? Afrikaners, they one thing that they don't lack is discipline. Discipline is too much. Focus. Process. They are focused. That Groenewald is saving the department right now 27 million. 27 million. Now listen to your black leader. Ramaphosa, I hear when he took over power a couple of years ago, the rand was 11 rand per dollar. Right now, how much? You know. The economy is on its knees. Health system gone. Flooding our country with useless people who are coming here to add no value. We need great minds to be developed by us. We have great minds in South Africa. We don't need to import anyone. We have it here ourselves. Let's do away with this Action SA, EFF, ANC. They build nothing. They got no idea what's happening. Why must they be in power to develop anything? What have they done? What city have they built? Roads, everything. Muna, Maburu. Aye, guys, come on. Maburu, they are showing us what it means to lead. You see, the thing at the core, it's to love your nation. The problem with the African man is that they take everything for granted. We take everything for granted. All we do is laugh, dance, and sing. We must sit down and use our brains. Loving our nation. Being jealous when we see South Africa being misused. Our people, the people of South Africa being undermined by useless. These people who come, crossing the rivers and selling drugs in our nation. We are not getting the quality into our nation, the quality minds. That is why they are saying, if you get somebody from outside to come into South Africa, it must be something that is scarce. Scarce skills. But we just ANC, everybody is African. As long as you are black, come. But yet, they don't develop the economy. I hear economy was growing at about 1.5% when Ramaphosa took over. Right now it's 0.9%, but they are flooding the country with Africans, and they are saying those are their brothers and their sisters. What a nonsense. What a nonsense. You build nothing, all you want to do is just destroy it. Why so much hatred for South Africans? Why so much hatred? I mean, Mbeki was saying that no one will stop Africans to come. Mbeki, go develop Africa. Go help Africans to develop. Why are you here? Why are you busy talking about what Africana has built, what the Africana man has built in South Africa? Go to Zimbabwe and help them to develop the economy of Zimbabwe. These guys are just talking as if they are scholars. There's nothing. They know nothing. The white man wrote a book. That's why they turned what the Europeans taught, whatever in English, whatever, they turned it into Africans. They just studied, they pushed it. Now you hear Mbeki talking crap. Old men, go to sleep. You are tired. You've got nothing to give to South Africans. It's too much. Let the African men rule. Groenewald is the man to lead South Africa. Let's give him a chance.
Well, there you have it. Those are some of the thoughts and sentiments coming through there. What are your thoughts on these views? As you have seen, please do follow them on various social media platforms to get a broader sense of their contributions to this topic. Some of these videos have been shortened to keep this video a little bit concise. We've already said a lot in this video. Now, as you have seen, supporters of the Freedom Front Plus filled up a community hall looking, for answers or just there to show their newfound support for the party. And yes, they were welcomed. And as you have seen, the leader did address them. What are your thoughts on how he went about it? Some are not so sure he went about it. There is a lot that's happening. Let me know what your sentiments are down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and I will see you on the next video.